So, it was finally revealed after so long what had happened to the party after they were ambushed in the street and all knocked out. You essentially all woke up in a sort of prison area, stripped of all your gear and weaponry, and each of you were placed in your own cell. Through some weird shenanigans or new ability that he seemed to have, Canis seemed to almost like a ghost step through the bars of his cell, and with some help with Casimir's sword, which for some reason can now magically turn into a raven. Yeah, that was weird shit. They discovered the location of all their equipment. They managed to distract a pair of guards and sneak past, or at least Canis did in his little ghosty form, and get everyone's equipment, and then run back to the area where everyone was still locked up with some keys. Unlocked everyone's doors, let them out of their cells, and essentially had placed a barricade in front of the main door to block the guards from getting in. Eventually they broke through the door, and there was a small fight, which ended up with Atanez getting knocked the fuck out after he completely obliterated one of the enemies. He got back up, and through some weird reason that I don't remember if it was... Yeah, you guys didn't... I don't think you went too much into it. No, you guys had a talk. Atanez attempted to bite Canis on the neck.
Oh.
So yeah, that happened.
We shoved him in a cell.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
did attempt to bite him the neck, not necessarily. I mean, just bite him.
It's a little kiss.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, and
Bro, you were coming right for my neck. You can't fucking trick me.
I was going for the jugular.
To be fair, now that I think about it, he probably wouldn't have gone for you. Because it was revealed by Casimir that, I don't think he shared the information with everyone, but we did kind of make it public that, a certain Canis character is technically an undead. That information I don't think Casimir had revealed publicly yet, but at the same time he had, while detecting evil, which was like detect undead and all that sort of jazz, he detected another undead presence, which was the amulet around Eddie's neck, which was evil as fuck, and that entire part of the room that Eddie was in was basically like a black void of depression.
Yeah, and just to point out, there was no undead from me at all.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
It's only after this that I realized that you actually wouldn't have gone off after Canis when you were thirsty, because he's undead and he technically has no living blood to drain.
Alright, so everybody forgot what happened. I did not attack Canis. Nobody knows what I am. I'm just kidding.
No, you still attacked Canis. We're just gonna... I don't know. It was a good RP moment, so we're still keeping it.
You know what? Oh. There was a bloody corpse on his feet. Maybe he had blood on him, and I wanted that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Also, the party had found a small boy in one of the cells.
Who found him?
The party.
Casimir.
One in particular?
Yeah,
Okay.
Definitely Casimir.
A little boy, I see.
They're like 12 or 13.
Bro, you knew what you was doing.
So just in the right age range. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Just a little snack.
You
Name's
can't dress.
Octavius.
You can't dress like that with Casimir in the party, okay? You just can't. You knew what you were doing.
Anyway, yeah, you met a child named Octavius, who seemed to be held there for they seem to be translating some stuff for the people who captured you. You're still not entirely sure who these people were, but you all managed to get out of the prison area after killing 3 of the guards. Found the place relatively vacant, but did find one room where there was a strange magical mirror that did not have a reflection, but instead an image of a basement. And Canis, going invisible, actually stepped through the mirror and seemed to be teleported to another location, where he overheard a pair of individuals talk about a ritual, basically just a ritual that was going to be taking place. After coming back, the group decided to explore a little bit more, found an exit from this portion of wherever the hell you guys are, and discovered that you were no longer in the city of Kovesh, but somewhere in the mountains. Far away.
Oh.
In front of you, you saw a large, sort of the ground kind of cut off into a cliff. You hadn't seen it over the cliff yet, but there was a sort of natural land bridge connecting where you guys are to a separate cliff, just a little bit a ways from you. And on top of that cliff was a dome-shaped temple of some kind. And the last that we had left off, we had gone to a scene inside said temple where Nhamir was just waking up, and a group of 3 robed figures, seeing if I remember which ones I had chosen for this, I believe it was a person in a, all 3 of them were wearing masks. One of them, I believe, was the rat, the snake. Was it the rat, the snake, and the raven? Yeah, the rat, the goat, and the raven, I believe. Unless I have too many of those cultists.
Nope, that's it.
Alright. And they were about to start. Which you guys have no idea the ritual's even starting, so we're leaving it off where you guys are exiting whatever subterranean place you were imprisoned.
Didn't you say that there was a bridge leading to that temple from where we are?
Yes, there was like this, not like a bridge, but it was like a piece of land. Like if you've ever like seen pictures of the cliffs from Utah where it's like 2 cliffs and they kind of connect, there's like a big opening.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's like a natural, it's a natural archway that kind of works like a bridge.
I'm sure that, well, if he's here, Mir's got to be that way. We should hurry.
That would be my guess as well. We need to hurry. I don't have a good feeling about that ritual of them.
Alright.
Who was it that cast invisibility? I can't remember.
Me.
I kind of turned to you, Octavius. Perhaps it would be best if you turned invisible, went back the way through the mirror. You could probably slip out without anyone noticing.
I'll be alright.
I kind of like look at everybody exasperated. And then just shake my head and I'll start heading towards the temple.
Alright.
I'm following.
Of course. As you guys approach, you now get to actually see a little bit more over the cliff. This appears to be maybe a 300-foot straight drop down, like a sheer drop, far below. And, you guys don't really... you don't want to go over that edge. But the sky is actually starting to cloud up a little bit. Kind of getting some dark clouds over the temple area a little. But as you approach, you just see a long sort of... It kind of thins out as it gets near the center, but a long sort of stone pathway goes for about 65 feet.
And we're walking across this chasm, this gap.
Yep. At least you have to in order to...
Yep.
Nobody look down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Casimir's gonna be like, just keep looking up and ignore the bottom.
What would
What?
happen if we look
Bottom.
down?
Can you see the bottom?
You look down, it... I mean, you can, but it is very far down. You see, like, what might be a river, but it is
What's
very
the weather
tiny.
like out here? Is it like snowy
Very
this high up?
windy.
Oh my
Surprisingly,
god, I'm gonna fall off.
there's a little bit of snow, but surprisingly, it's not like snow packed. But there is a bit of wind. So, Yarrow, I'm assuming you are on the back of Sirokva, which is probably the only reason you're not getting blasted away at this
Yes,
point.
I am grabbing to his fur.
So really the only thing, as you guys are going over the bridge, it does kind of thin out a little. I do need a marching order. Who is going to be up front?
It sounded like I was definitely towards
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah, same.
Probably.
Can we
be
do like two
behind
up
him.
front, or is it just one
Yeah,
behind each other?
can we stand shoulder to shoulder, me and Atanas? I definitely don't want to have my back to him.
Up to a point, but it does seem like when you get to the very center, it gets thin enough that a single person, it basically gets to a single person.
Alright,
I'll always stand up front.
yeah, I'll let Atanas go in front of me, because I need to keep an eye on him.
I have no idea why.
Alright, so we'll have a Tannis near the front.
I'll be
Behind him.
behind.
Alright, who wants to be behind Casimir?
I can.
Alright. Who's behind?
Probably behind the other kid.
Alright, so...
I'll take the rear, yeah.
Alright.
By the way, Mike, did you say like it's not raining or snowing or anything yet, or we have clear visibility so far?
Yeah, so far you do have clear visibility.
No, whatchamacallit? No fog?
Not currently, no.
Huh. What time of day is it right now?
It is cloudy out, so it's not, you can't really see the sun, but I would say make a nature check. It's sometime in the afternoon, maybe?
I am gonna reach out my hand towards Atan, and touch him on the shoulder and rush through, Curse Ward incantation. And while I cast a spell, I'm gonna say, try not to attack me in this fight.
I'll try my best.
Alright.
I don't look very reassured.
Alright. As you begin to... Alright, there we go. Alright, as you begin to step across the sort of land bridge, you find it strange that you guys haven't seen anyone. You guys were taken, but so far, besides those 3 guards, you haven't actually seen anyone. No other guards, no patrols. It's kind of eerie how silent it is out. In front of you, it's just like a clear view of the temple. And then all of you get this strange... It's almost like a slight headache and a bit of nausea, like some sort of vertigo suddenly overtakes you, and it's like suddenly there's just a person sitting on the other side of the bridge. You can't remember if they were always sitting there or if they just appeared. It's very strange, like you don't quite understand. But there appears to be a figure who is dressed in a red cloak and has a strange white mask that it appears to be the face of a cat. And is just standing on the other side of the bridge.
Looking at us?
Yep.
Is that person wearing a cat mask?
Was that person always there?
The person
Hi.
kind of looks at all of you, and you hear a voice. Oh, finally. Took you long enough. As he kind of like, he almost like stretches a little, kind of cocks his head back and forth. Alright. So which one of you is it first?
First for what exactly?
I mean, you killed guards, you escaped, now you're trying to get to the temple. I think you can see where this is leading.
Are you trying to threaten us? Because that didn't sound particularly threatening.
This coming from a small child
On
the
top
back
of a dog. She's
I
feeling
was-
confident.
Well, the small
was
child
for her-
isn't by
That is
the
adorable.
small
Speak for
child
yourself.
isn't by themselves, unlike the man wearing the gimp suit on the other side of this ridge.
I
Oh
thought
wow, that was very
furries
creative.
were the animal masks.
Very funny for a dead man.
Can I?
Or half dead, I should say.
Would there be like any association of what like the animal mask might like mean? Like if he's like who he might be?
Not anything you would know.
Okay.
You've got a friend of ours, and you're gonna let him go. Or we're gonna make you.
Highly unlikely. Both cases.
I think I'm gonna launch a spell at this guy.
I like when they resist, and Yara's gonna like crack her neck.
I'm gonna look at Yarrow and I'm gonna yell, "Twin Witch Bolt!" And I'm gonna launch a Witch Bolt. I'm hoping Yarrow is too.
Oh yes, sure.
Alright, we're gonna roll initiative then. I'm gonna get you guys to the map.
Oh my god,
One
such
second
bad
here.
damage.
Oh my god.
No!
Which will be
Wow.
that though?
Amazing,
Right.
guys.
I mean,
That's great.
Which vocal? Which bolt go burr?
Oh lord.
well, first off, you guys didn't get a surprise round, so you're gonna have to wait your turn to make those attacks.
That's fair.
He was ready
That's
for a
probably
fight.
for the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was ready for a fight. This wasn't a,
Yeah, that's fair. It's not like I was very sneaky when I yelled Twin Witch Bolt. Oh, I forgot to click on my token. I got a 16 though.
yeah, that should...
Ah, I forgot to click on my token again? Are you kidding? What the shit? Alright, this time though.
Did you get on?
Yep.
Alright. So
Hey, Mike.
descending. Yep.
Just a quick reminder, like the whenever I make a wisdom saving throw is when I fall below 10 hit point, correct?
Yes, but I believe they got you above 10 hit points before,
No, they did. I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
that was 10 and not half of my hit point.
Yep,
Alright, awesome.
it's below 10. So I just need to find some badass battle music here real fast.
Thanks for the reminder.
Oh, let's see.
Simplest battle music. Let's see.
There we go.
Yeah, 10-hour mix though.
Alright, so as we get started, the Cat Mask Cultist is first up. Makes sense, he was ready for this fight. Oh, let's see. What is he gonna do? He is going to move 5, 10, 15.
Cast lightning bolt or something. Yes.
He's actually gonna run up straight to you, Atanaz, and then suddenly disappear. And reappear behind Eddie.
He's a Naruto character.
Awesome.
Now he'll appear between you two.
Did he use fancy hand signs?
Not that you saw.
Did he disappear in just the
Damn it, he's Kakashi. He's
Yeah, it was
did him
kind of
so
like
quick.
a... No, he did not use
He's
fancy
literally
hand signs.
just wait till he removes his leg weights.
You do see, however, he does pull out in one hand a scimitar and the other a sickle.
Watch out, guys. He has a Sharingan.
He's a communist guy. He's got a sickle.
I don't want to hear shit from you, edgelord.
He's a communist. He's got a sickle. You should have given him a hammer instead of a scimitar.
I'm almost tempted to not have him Misty Step and just straight up attack your ass status. But I know
Bad
that'd be a
idea.
mistake because you can hit hard.
Bad idea.
Like, that's what we want.
Instead, he's going to make his 3 attacks against the 3 individuals in front of
Oh.
him. So a
That's
scimitar...
lovely.
Get rid of that real fast. Alright, a scimitar attack against Eddie for a 16. Does 16 hit, Eddie?
It hits.
You take 13 points of slashing damage. That was max damage. Damn. This is gonna be another one of those where I roll max damage. Alright, I should probably make his rolls public. Next up, he is going to make a second scimitar attack against the new boy. Oh god, does a 26 hit?
Maybe.
Right, first he like comes in, slashes, like you guys didn't even see him coming, he just was running towards the group, disappears, reappears right behind you guys, first attack, slashes Eddie in the back, and then comes in and slashes Octavius across the leg, leaving a large gash. And with his offhand, he's gonna come in and make a third attack with his sickle. Against Yarrow. Does a 23 hit?
No.
Yarrow.
Yes, it does.
Yarrow, you take 9 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You know, I thought my combat was rough
Alright,
last
you're good.
week, and then I played through like y'all's combats, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
And that, I believe, is... Yep, bonus action to do that. Yep, that is the end of his turn. Atanas, you're up.
Alright, can I move
Wait,
through here?
just a question. So, did he use a bonus action to cast Misty Step, or did he...
He did a bonus action to essentially teleport. Our first
So
hit has
then-
Misty Step, but it is like a...
So that he's got, like, multi-attack then?
Yes, he has 3 attacks as a multi-attack.
Okay.
Just in case you were... Yeah.
Just making sure he wasn't using 2-weapon fighting.
Nope. I mean, he is, but he... Yeah.
It's a monster stat block thing. You know how they be.
My question is, can I move through...
You can move
Is
through
that-
your allies, but it's
I'm
difficult
tiny.
terrain. Yeah, but your dog isn't.
Oh, that's true.
So can I move
I
like
would
this?
say... I mean...
I have spider
You
climb,
have spider
because-
climb, so yes, you
Yeah,
can
I
move
was-
through that. You have spider climb, you can get past that.
So I'm gonna move right here. And I'm gonna try to attack the... Actually, bonus action, I am gonna coat my blade with poison.
Alright.
Let me link the poison.
If I remember, it's like, what, 2d8 or some shit? Or is it more than that? How much poison damage did your ass do again?
Hang on, I'm trying to link it. It doesn't, for some reason, doesn't want to. Hang on, I found it.
Yeah, okay, 2d4 damage, and it lasts for 1 minute. You can use it how many times?
5 times.
5 times. Alright. Unfortunately, as you come in, you just watch this guy who ran directly towards you suddenly disappear. Then you hear pain, like these sounds of pain behind you as Eddie gets cut in the back. Octavius takes a cut to the leg, and Yarrow just straight up almost gets beheaded by this sickle. And then you just crawl in and try to come at the side, but he swirls around and blocks your blade to the side with his scimitar. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Alright, Candace, you're up.
Okay, I am gonna... I'm gonna cast Jump on myself.
Oh no, Twin Witch Bolt?
Well, I can't even... I don't think I can hit him with a Witch Bolt from here. He's behind like 3 people. Like, I can't even see the dude. So, I'm gonna try to get to him. So I'm gonna jump. Let's see. So I can jump 15 feet, but if I get a running start, I could jump 30 feet. Oh, but I don't have 10 feet, and I don't have enough room for it. Unless
Towards
you
that.
could back
Okay,
up and
so-
run 10 feet.
So question, do I have to jump in the direction that I was running, or can I do a wicked backflip? Like a wicked sick backflip, yo. Like if I run 10 feet this way, can I jump 30 feet back?
No. I believe you have to run in the direction that you are going to be jumping.
That seems fair. That seems logical. I won't argue with that. Well, you know what? It doesn't say anything about...
Actually,
Alright, I can jump a couple of times, so I'm gonna jump 15 feet here. So you see me just crouch down and just whoop, jump 15 feet here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump another 15 feet here. So I'm gonna get right behind him, Hopscotch still on my shoulder. Be like, "We've got you surrounded, motherfucker!" And then Hopscotch is gonna bat at him, give whoever attacks him next advantage. I don't think I've got a good bonus action spell, or I could bonus action a ritual real quick. I'll save that though, so... Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, next up is Yarrow. This guy just came in and slashed at you with his sickle.
Great. I'm gonna have sort of disengage.
Mm-hmm.
But we had him surrounded!
So I can move there.
It's alright, Casimir can move in.
I'm running.
And,
Get the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna try to
Respect.
hit him with Heartache.
Ooh, heartache.
He's safe. Charisma safe.
Alright,
Oh,
charisma.
he's not charismatic.
He is. 17?
Yep.
Oh. As you come in and try to launch a
Half damage,
heartache.
though.
Oh, half
to be
damage?
successful.
Alright,
Yeah.
so that is 8 points of damage. Oh crap, wrong thing.
I look at him in pain and just imagine the worst heartache I've ever had and make him feel that.
He feels slightly a bit of heartache as he kind of looks to you like, oh, now why'd you have to go and do that? Anything else, Yarrow?
Don't go breaking my heart.
But
Try!
not yet. That's it for now.
I was waiting for somebody to do it.
Alright, Eddie, you're up.
I'm gonna move slightly, one like right here, to be able to hit him with the shield, and use
Give
my
him the shield.
and use my shield master to try and shove him 5 feet as well.
Alright.
Give him the shield.
It's disadvantage since you're throwing it, but since you... Because it's a ranged weapon and ranged at close up.
There you go. So it's 13.
13 still. As you attempt to throw your shield, but he just like almost Matrix style, bends back, and the shield goes completely over him before it comes flying back to you.
Bonus action, Barricade Inspiration on Canizal. You can do this, buddy!
Alright, anything else, Eddie?
That's it for my turn.
Alright, Casimir, you're up.
Okay, since I am very limited on spell slots, I'm just gonna run up, sword and shield in hand, and just try to take a swipe at him.
Alright.
9.
Oh, God. Yeah. Alright, so as you come in with your sword, he just, again, takes both his scimitar and his sickle and just kind of catches it and blocks it to the side. Kind of like staring you down. You hear him say, oh, so the puppet
Wait, no,
wants to
Casimir has
play."
advantage. Casimir has
Oh,
advantage.
yeah, he does. Not much better, unfortunately. God, is this gonna be like last time where I just roll like really good? Alright. But yeah, he just like blocks your blade to the side, kind of tilts his head and says to you, "Oh, so the puppet wants to play." And that is... Anything else, Casimir?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. So at the end of your turn, you hear the beating of wings. As coming from the sides of the cliff, kind of flying upward, are 2 crowfolk. Flanking your guys' asses. But, yeah, that is basically the end of their turn as they use all their movement to fly up to you guys. Octavius, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Bless on Atnaz. Go Canis and Eddie. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Beginning of the round, we take a look back in the temple as Nhamir is chained to 2 poles, stripped of everything, and surrounded by a temple full of raven folk and 3 hooded figures with strange masks. As a ritual begins, the figure in the goat mask steps up to you and begins to apply some sort of, like, they use like a bowl of some sort of weird paint and begin to like paint these weird markings across your body. As the strange little crowfolk priest who is there kind of yells out to the crowd, "Today we shall free our god from his prison and what is his name again? Oh, Paizu shall join us again." God, Will, your fucking weird ass names. Almost said Paizo. Alright, then we're gonna go back to combat. As it is the cultist's turn, surrounded by 3 individuals. Oh. You know what? Yeah, he's gonna save that. Yeah, no, he'll just make 3 attacks against... well, 2 attacks against the heavy armored guy and a 3rd attack against Atanez. And by heavy armored guy, I of course mean Casey. Because who else?
Of course.
With his first scimitar attack. Oh god, a 24 hit?
Yeah. Me?
Oh,
On
ignore that click.
Casimir. On Casimir.
Okay. Got it.
Alright, let's make sure you get... Dear God! He just rolled like a 19.
Silvery barbs.
Alright, for the second one. Okay. So he'll re-roll for 26.
This guy.
Less damage though.
1.
He just comes in and real fast, like, makes sort of an uppercut like across some of the chainmail under like your plate, and almost like slices it in half as the blade almost seems sharper than it should be, and slices into your side. As you reel to the side, he comes in with the other blade and just like you manage to dodge out of the way, but he almost like slices into your neck, but instead like slices across your face.
I'm gonna silvery barbs the 13 attack, slashing the damage.
Well, that was.
That was already silvery bar.
Yeah, that was already
okay.
silver bar. Yeah, you should have. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say it like after the attack. But yeah, yeah. Make sure you say it after the attack, is because we kind of moved.
I'm sorry.
But you might be able to for this next one, as
Okay.
he comes in with a sickle attack and attempts to get at Atanez for 15.
That hits.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah. As he comes with a sickle and slices across you for 12 points of slashing. Oh, I rolled the scimitar, not the sickle. Never mind. Let me re-roll that. I'll roll again with the sickle because that does have some different. Oh
Love
Wow.
You might want to silver barb that
Yeah,
one
work around with silvery barbing that one.
All right, good. So he actually ends up
Hey.
missing you. What was going to be a critical hit, instead Eddie, like, I assume, I don't know, says something, sings a little song. What does Eddie do to Silvery Barbs this? What's Eddie's Silvery Barbs? Yeah, he just hears this, like, little tune, and he almost turns his head and misses you to the side. Don't forget, Eddie, you can give one person advantage. I believe their next attack or saving throw.
Who's coming up next?
Mr. Anime Boy.
There you go.
Alright. End of the turn. Yeah, he's gonna stay there. Atanez, it's your turn.
So I have advantage on this attack.
Yes.
Who did Octavius give advantage to?
No, he blessed me, I believe.
Yeah, no, but he just used silvery barbs as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'll give it
is
to-
drawn up, so.
I'll just give it to Canis then, that's fine.
Alright, so
Alright.
Atanez and Atanez. Alright, so Atanez. Alright. Oh, that damage though. Ooh. You come in, Atanez, with your katana and make a swipe right down, like, well, probably more of an upper, like a slice downward, trying to like basically cleave him in half. The poison damage, which is
Needs to make
2d4.
a DC 14 Constitution throw. Saving throw.
Yeah, that's not heavy. So Constitution. Oof, he makes it.
Alright, I'm still gonna spend 5 hit point to give him a 10 damage. So 17 total.
Alright.
And that's
As
the end
you
of my turn.
come in and slice deep across his flesh, and he just kind of steps back, kind of looks at you and is like, ah, fucking half-breed. How's that hunger coming along, by the way?
I just smile at him.
Alright, next up is Canis.
Okay, I am going to pull back my arm and karate chop with Wind Lash, which is a melee spell attack. Still even with
Unfortunately,
advantage.
that
Get a
that's
D4.
terrible.
is-
Oh, I do get to add a D4. You right.
Unfortunately, that still misses.
Oh, wow.
As you come
Um,
into your Windlash and he steps out of the way.
I will then have Hopscotch use the help action, and that'll do it.
Alright, Yarrow, you're up.
Okay. Okay. I might have questions, but I'm gonna try it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna magic missile him.
Alright. 11 points. As you launch your 3 missiles out, and they just kind of beat into him.
Awesome. And I have a meta magic thing. Quick.
Yeah.
It's called Quicken Spell. So I can spend 2 sorcery points and just do another spell.
Can't be a
Or-
leveled spell.
Yeah, it can't be a level spell.
Okay.
But you can cast a cantrip if it's an action.
It can be a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
No, she can cast a regular spell as an action.
It's technically a bonus action. You're just quickening it. So it's not you're getting 2 actions. You're getting an action and quickening a spell to a bonus action. So it's still a bonus action. So you can't cast.
Yeah, but you can
A
cast
level
a
spell.
spell that has an action as a bonus action. That's what it does, right?
Yeah, but you can't cast 2.
Yeah, you
I
can.
see what you're saying.
What Quicken Spell does. It lets you cast 2 regular spell, one as an action, one as a bonus action.
Yeah, but one of them has to
Yeah.
be a cantrip because you can't cast 2 spells that
No,
are
that's
first level or higher.
what Quicken Spells does. That's
No,
exactly what it does.
Simon, listen for a second. In general, you can't cast a spell of first level or higher more than once per turn.
Yeah.
Even with Quicken Spell. With Quicken Spell, it just lets you cast your cantrip, or, you know, like, you can, but you still can't cast 2 first
When you
level
cast
or
a
higher
spell that
spells.
has a casting action time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points
Yeah.
to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting.
Right, but because she cast Magic Missile, that's a first level spell or higher. So no matter what, when you cast a spell that's first level or higher,
Got it.
then any other spell has to be a cantrip, regardless of the action economy.
Got it.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
going to do telekinetic trip.
Alright, is that a saving throw? Dexterity saving throw or fall prone?
Yep.
You keep going with the ones that he's good at.
Oh, Lord.
He just makes it though! Oh!
Okay. Okay, cool. Cool.
Alright,
Cool.
anything else, Euro?
No, that's it.
Alright, Eddie, you're up.
I'm gonna first start stabbing with the short sword.
Alright, don't,
You have advantage because of hopscotch.
don't forget there's 2 crowfolk too. Alright, ooh, that actually does hit! As Eddie comes in and slashes this guy in the side, he kind of has to step away.
How's everybody doing health-wise?
I started the fight with like 15. So
I
not great.
I'm at 15 out of less than half.
Okay, so healing words on Casimir.
Well, no, well, it's up to you. I was gonna say Canis has a lower armor class, but
Okay, then Canis, let's do the healing word on you.
Yeah, but your armor class doesn't seem to be effective right now.
it never. I don't even know why I bother making heavy armor characters at
Seriously,
this
what
point.
the hell?
This guy's
Yeah.
got a plus 10 to hit.
You are
You're gonna have a
close.
hard time avoiding any of his attacks.
Yeah.
That's true, that scimitar, yeah, he's... Alright, you got
Yeah.
some healing.
And that's it for my turn.
Alright, Casimir, you're up.
I'm sorry, was that healing for me or for Casimir?
Canisel.
Thank you.
I am going to attack him with my sword again. I'm very not pleased. I'm gonna try to aim for his head.
Alright.
Is there advantage because of hopscotch or anything? Or is that used already?
It was advantage because of the silvery barbs from Octavius.
I don't think that
No,
was
he
gonna
used
be me.
that on me. No, you don't
Yeah.
have advantage because the
Okay.
hopscotch advantage.
Both
is
Eddie
bad.
and Octavius used silvery barbs, and they gave it to 2 different people.
Yeah, but they gave it to Atanas and then myself. And
Who
then
gave it to?
nope, there's
Alright.
three consecutive attacks with advantage. Me,
Alright.
or sorry, Atana's then me, then Eddie.
Good hit. Shit.
Better hit.
Oof.
That's some good shit.
Yeah,
I'm
Paladin, are you gonna,
I have one spell slot left.
Smite him. Smite his ass.
Fuck it. Alright, I'm
this
smiting
fucker.
it. I'm smiting it. So what's that, 2d8?
I just need to know that you're gonna try to smite him as he's actually going to use a, reaction. So, let's see, who should we
Haha,
do?
you have fallen for my trap.
Yeah, let's go with, Atana's. I want you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Alright.
Not with advantage, but we're gonna go with the first roll, which means he did fail to do what he was trying to do, and you do hit him. So
Who
he is gonna take-
do? I do.
Nothing, yeah, you still hit him, so still do what you want to do.
Yo.
So 26 damage in total, 9 of it radiant.
Alright.
Now I'm out of spell slots.
Anything else?
No.
Alright, next up are the Raven folk. So this one's gonna... actually, they have longbows, so they can basically shoot from a fucking mile away. Oh, goddammit, I exited out of their goddamn page. Here we go. Alright, so first arrow is going to go for Yarrow, who's sitting in the back. Kind of far away from the, group. Does 13 hit Yarrow?
I can make it not hit.
It's 4 points of damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rolled actually kind of low on that one. Second one is going to make an arrow attack at... Yeah, it doesn't really like the spellcasters.
Actually, no, that doesn't hit because I'm tiny and I have ranged combat.
Let me see. Oh yeah, they are medium creatures. So they do get disadvantage on the roll. Or no, you never mind, not disadvantage, you get a half cover
I
for
get
just
half
being
cover
tiny.
even when out in the open. So
Yeah, you're lucky they're medium. Oh, the tiny rule set actually helps you with this case, then.
yes.
But the second one is going to make an attack against Atanez because he's the closest. But misses with a 9. Atanez, you hear an arrow being loosed and you just step out of the side as it goes flying past you.
Haha, you missed.
Alright, they're going to kind of fly around here. He's going to fly maybe about... Nah, he's going to stay where he is. But that is the end of their turn. Octavius, you are up.
I'm gonna cast Uncanny Avoidance on Atanez.
Alright.
That's it for me.
Alright, back at the top of the round, we are going to go back to a scene in the temple. As Nhamir, they finish, a figure in the goat mask finishes writing these abyssal runes upon your body and turns to the crowd. Today, we call forth and release the Dark Prince of... God, this fucking name. Toramor. We call you forth, Lord Pazuzu. And that's going to go back to the combat. As it is the cultist's turn. So not liking the attacks you guys all did, he's going to stop holding back. So, first things first, he really doesn't like the spellcaster, so he is actually going to Misty Step, or use his bonus action to technically Misty Step, but it doesn't count as a spell, it's a teleport thing. Behind Eddie here. Or actually, you know what? No, Yarrow is, these two. He's going after the kids.
What a bastard.
And he is going to make 2 scimitar attacks against Yarrow and 1 sickle attack against Octavius. Alright, I take it the first one definitely hits. You take 12 points of slashing damage as he brings the blade down and cuts across you. 16? I'm good. Do you want a shield? Ava?
I do want a shield. Hold on, I was reading the cloak thingy.
Oh, yeah, it gives you basically 1 free shield a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the cloak thingy. Or I will go down.
Yeah. He makes the first attack, cutting a large chunk into you. This is probably the most hurt Yarrow's been. I don't know, like, you never really get attacked too much.
Never went down.
Yeah.
No.
Second attack, he comes in, but you bring up your cloak, which is sort of this metallic, it has that sort of metallic look that almost has like a rainbow sheen to it, and it solidifies, and the sword just scrapes across it as he swirls around and attempts to slash into Octavius with his sickle. Does a 13 hit?
I think so.
You take 6 points of slashing, and I need you to make a Constitution save. Alright.
Lovely.
You are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh, and concentration.
Oh, right.
Concentration on bless is gone. Lovely.
Alright. God, he could be a real dick and... Yeah. Yeah, no, that'll be it for him. Atanas, you're up.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna move right here and whack him again.
Alright.
Not with advantage, but hopefully a 22 hit still hits.
Yeah, 22 still hits. But since he still has those, since it's been the end of a new turn, let's go with Eddie. Make a charisma saving throw for me. Oh, that saves. Alright. That ability is failing him. So yeah, he is going to take that damage. What's
he
the
needs
5?
to make a
Oh yeah, that's for the poison.
DC 14 con save.
Alright.
God damn it.
Makes it.
And
Only
I'm
taking 9 slashing. Unless you're
no,
gonna...
he's gonna take 19.
Alright.
And that is the end of my turn.
Alright. Canicel, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna do a wicked Jedi flip. 9 feet in the air and 10 feet over to right here. Landing with my pec on my shoulder. I'm gonna have Hopscotch give me the help action, and I'm gonna use the advantage to hit this dude with a windlash. Let's fucking go.
Alright.
24. I hit with a 24,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was just checking the... No, he already used his reaction to attempt the other thing, so... Yep, that'll hit. For a
Okay,
2.
I don't really care about the damage. I get to push him back 5 feet, so I'm gonna push him back so that he's teetering on the edge of this fucking thing, and then I'm gonna step right up in here, press the thing. If I were you, I'd give up now. And that's it for me.
Alright, Yarrow, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna use... Can I use it from here? Hold on. I'm gonna use False Life. Third level, because I am almost dead.
Alright. Wait, what level?
Third.
You don't have a third level spell slot.
I do.
You're a level 4 character. You do not have
two,
third
sorry.
level. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, two. So that's 8.
Alright. Alright, anything else?
That is it.
Alright, next up is Eddie.
I'm gonna throw my shield to the flying crowfolk on top of me.
Alright,
I tried.
you try, but the crowfolk just kind of gets out of the way as your shield goes past and then comes back to you. Alright, next, anything else, Eddie?
Not for now. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, next up is Casimir.
Difficult terrain to walk through, friends, right?
Yep, and there is nowhere for you to even stand if you were to walk. Well, I guess you could try to walk through Yarrow and Canis.
Yeah, I was gonna try to do that. Because it'd be 10, 20, and then 25 to get right there.
I mean, usually you can, but you guys are also being squashed in by a cliff.
True.
Can he swing on that rope?
That rope's not there. Ignore the rope. This is the only map I could find that fit what I wanted.
In that case, I will just launch an Eldritch Orb at that guy.
Alright.
Ignore that +1 in the dueling.
15
So-
hits.
Sweet. So 6 force damage.
As you just blast him in the air, and he's like, ah! Kind of flaps around, trying to stay in the air.
And that's it.
Alright, end of your turn. You're heavily armored, and the crowfolk doesn't think he's going to be able to hit you, but both of them do see the lone person by themselves in the back,
Yeah.
and will take the shots to try and hit you. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Alright, as first one fires, but you block with your shield, but as you block that one, a second arrow comes flying in and nails you on the side, and you just feel a sharp pain for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, next up is Octavius.
I'm stunned, correct?
Yes, until the end of your turn. So at the end of your turn, you are no longer stunned. Yay. Next up, we're going to go back into the temple as Nhamir. Sitting there almost after the first name of Pazuzu is called, you feel a strange, like a sort of a burning deep inside of you. You remember this temple from your dreams, as it appears to be the exact same one, that same obelisk. And unlike your dream where, well, sort of like your dream where you heard a heartbeat beating from inside that obelisk, but this time the heart isn't from inside the obelisk, it's from inside you. As you just hear your own heart begin to beat louder and louder as the goat masked figure once again raises their arms and speaks, "Through blood and shadow we beseech thee, Lord Pazuzu," calling the name a second time, and you feel that heartbeat intensify. You feel yourself starting to be pulled away from consciousness. And at that, go back to combat.
We got time, guys. I'm chilling.
So, first off, bonus action, he's getting the fuck out of there. And next to Eddie. Hey, Eddie.
Fuck.
So, yeah, what's he gonna do? Actually, how close are all of you? His other ability hasn't been working, so let's try the other ability. Yeah, let's go for it.
Sorry, I'm just reading it. My bad.
So instead, he's going to target 4 of you within 30 feet. So he's going to go with Eddie, Atanez, Casimir Canis, because you're a spellcaster who's actually doing some damage to him. He doesn't like you, and the heavily armored guy. So Eddie, Canis, Atanez, and Canis. Jesus Christ, these names. Whew. I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
You said heavily armored guy, so I assume...
Yes, Canis.
Yeah. Casimir.
Casimir. Fuck. God, your fucking names.
Question, does the spell specify humanoid or creature or anything like that?
Creature.
Damn.
Alright, so... Oof. So only Canis passed this one. So... I'm just gonna do this in whisper chat real fast because I don't want to see what I put here. Alright, so as you see him raise his sickle to the air, and as he does, you watch as 4 golden threads that are kind of like tangled together shoot out and attach to you, Eddie, Casimir, Canis, and Atanez. And as he raises his sickle, he almost cuts where they're connected, and as he cuts it, all the threads turn red and dissolve. So, Canis, you take... Oh god, what's half of this damage? You take 8 points of psychic damage. And... Let's see, that'd be Atanez, Eddie, and Casimir. You all take 17 points of psychic damage.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Oh no.
Oof.
Was that all 3 of you are down?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez.
Alright.
Where do we retreat? We can't retreat. Nhamir's in there.
What do we do? We're dying.
Fuck him, he's dead to me.
Alright, well that's the end of his turn as he used all of his stuff. Wait, I wanna... Oh crap. God damn it!
Well,
Was it a bonus action or bad?
No,
You take it back?
The special things he does require charges, because it's technically from a magic item. And the big thing he used takes 4 charges, but the teleport he used takes 1 charge. So he already teleported. So he couldn't do the big thing.
Ha!
God damn it!
I'm not down.
I'm not down
Me
either.
neither.
Alright, here's the compromise. Here's the
He could
compromise.
not
Y'all are
teleport and do it.
down, and he's still next to me. So then I can knock him off the cliff. Let's go.
He's not going to be next to the
don't
cliff. That's one thing that I know for a fact. He's not going to be next to the cliff.
I've been waiting. That's why I wanted to get over there so I could fucking shove him.
Alright. So Redcon, he's just going to make 3 weapon attacks against Eddie.
Oh.
Damn it.
Eddie was like,
God damn it.
oh.
I'm in
Literally.
danger.
Well, no, he still has 3 charges left, so he can do some other stuff, but... Yeah, no, he used the charge to escape, so god damn it. I hate myself so much. Alright.
I'm surprised I haven't been pummeled more because I've been super aggressive to this guy. I just keep fucking Jedi flipping in his face.
I want to make this public just so you can... This is a homebrew thing after all, and I didn't really get the description too much, but you guys see Breaking Fate, there's like a 4 charge thing there. Yeah, and there's 1 charge to teleport, so that's not me, like, trying to...
Nah, man, you cheat. You just typed that here on the spot. We know it.
Yeah, nope. Yeah,
We know
legitimately fucking... Oh, God. Instead, he's gonna make actually 1 attack against Eddie, and he's gonna make an attack against Hannah's and Octavius. We're gonna get some special stuff for that one. So, first attack against you, Eddie, with the scimitar. Not 1, as you...
No!
Jesus! Oh, no! Did you have that ready?
What?
Oh. Alright,
That's awesome.
He comes in, and you bash his sword away with the shield, but instead he is going to use 2 charges, so he can do Spectral Strike and attack from a distance as, Octavius and Casimir, you suddenly see these 2 spectral versions of him pop in front of you and make attacks. So, Scimitar against the heavy armored guy. Or does he want to try and stun you? No, he's going for that fucking Scimitar. It has a better chance of hitting you. Oh, but it doesn't!
No, it does not.
As a spectral version of this guy comes in and just slashes against your armor. Oh, God. But he will do a sickle attack against, little Octavius again. Oh, God. So, 7 points of
down.
slashing.
Yeah, Octavius is about to get fucking beheaded.
Okay, so this flipped from like an almost TPK to 1 person is down.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Sounds
Jesus.
better.
Can you put the guy back next to the edge of the cliff?
No. Atanas, you're up.
Alright, hang on. There you go, I'm gonna go right there and whack him.
Alright.
Damn it.
Oh, unfortunately, as you come in, he just takes his sickle and kind of just deflects your blade.
And that's it.
Alright, Canis, you're up.
I'm gonna look towards Casimir and be like, you know what to do, friend. And then I'm gonna go 5, 10, and then I'm gonna flip on over here. And I'm gonna fucking use Hopscotch's help action to give me advantage again, and I'm gonna windlash this guy, try to get him closer to the edge.
Alright.
Just fucking airbend, like fucking Avatar blast this dude.
Let's see. Oh, unfortunately, oh wait, you get advantage, so 22 would hit.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Oh,
And I'm gonna push him 5 feet back.
Atanas, make a charisma saving throw.
God damn it.
Fuck. Damn it,
Uh-huh.
Atanas.
So as you cast your spell and you swore you were aiming at him, suddenly he's no longer in front of you. Instead, Atanas is. As
Damn
Dave,
it.
you feel that same sense of like nausea as space around you just went weird. Does the 22 hit you, Atanas?
Yep.
You are pushed back 5 feet near the cliff, and you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Oh no.
That's
Are you
not my
below
fault.
10?
But I also too bad.
I am at 7.
You're at 7?
Yep.
Alright, we'll get to you at the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Nope.
I could feel worse about that.
Alright.
I am going to kind of looking in shock towards what I just did to Atanas as he's flying towards the edge. I will go ahead and cast Conjure Cover. I think I can... Does it have to be right next to me? What's the range? Point I can see within range. I'm pretty sure he's in range. So I'll throw it up in the 2 spaces. I'll draw a little line. Let's see. So that's the wall. So Atanas, you kind of plop your back onto my wall, but now you also have cover from that crow folk. Actually, I'm gonna put the wall like this. Okay, I'm done. That's my turn.
Alright. Yarrow, you're up. 1 person is down.
I can't do anything for them though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Tasha's Mind Whip this thing, which is also a save.
Alright, intelligence. Oh, he might be able to... Oh, but he still makes it!
Jesus!
Just a +1, he rolled an 18! Does it take half damage, or is it just... like half as much damage?
Yeah.
So he takes 6 points of psychic damage. Oof.
And I'm gonna do the quicken spell to do telekinetic trip again.
Alright. That dexterity?
Yeah. This
Nope.
motherfucker, okay? Cool.
He is extremely dexterous, it appears.
Cool, that's all.
Alright, next up is Eddie.
I'm gonna cast Healer Word on Octavius.
Alright.
It's okay, I'll be back down next round.
And I'm gonna move over here and attack him with the sword and attempt to push him 5 feet away as well with the shield afterwards. Oh no, never mind. I can't do that. I can't do that. Just short sword, yeah.
Alright. Oh, unfortunately you come
For
in,
fuck's
and
sake.
he just, again, deflects the blow.
That's it for my turn.
Alright, Casimir, you're up.
Alright, I
Eddie may have gotten into a really bad area to be in.
Yep, I'm gonna move right there.
Alright.
And I'm gonna, as I'm like running up with shield in front of me, sword, whatever, I'm gonna try to like thrust it into him, into his ribs.
Alright.
And no.
Unfortunately, you try to stab into him, but instead of deflecting your blade, you see your blade almost pierce through what looks to be a network of red threads that just appear in midair and stop your blade. Yep. You managed to pull it though, blue stuff. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, next up are the Raven folk. Now Octavius is still prone, so they're not going to try to attack him. They are, however, going to go after the guy who keeps trying to push their boss off the cliff. As both are going to try to make longbow shots at you, Canis.
Bring it on.
Does a 14 hit?
No, but the 20 hits.
Alright, one, you manage to step out of the way, but as you do, you enter the range of the other, and an arrow just pierces you through the side for 10 points of piercing.
I have 1 hit point left.
Let's go.
Alright, next up is Octavius.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up. This dude's gonna kill me again, but I'll cast a Word of Radiance. Sorry.
Oh, alright.
So he needs to make a con save.
Con save, alright. Yeah.
Fuck!
He's making those saves!
Well that's lovely. I'll hold my... fuck. No, it doesn't get anything.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's my turn. Lovely.
Alright, end of your turn, we go back into the temple. As the cultist in the goat mask, for a third time, raises their hands to the air and says, "And with the blood of the faithful, we bind thee, Pazuzu." And you actually, Nhamir, see a look of confusion on the faces of both the priest and, what was the other guy's name? The old general guy that used to leads your plan. As that whole blood of the faithful thing didn't seem to really go for them, and as they say that both individuals are stabbed from the back by other humans that are in the sort of mixed together with your people. And you watch out and hear the screams as all the humans that were with these crowfolk begin to butcher them in this temple. As the third name is said, and you just hear that demonic laugh in the back of your head. Going outside, at the start of this guy's turn, before he starts, you guys all watch as black clouds seem to build up around the temple, and you see bolts of black electrical energy begin to strike down around the cliffs. And now it's this guy's turn. Yeah, he is going to bonus action teleport over here, and you guys just watch as he's like, "Well, it looks like time is up. This was fun, we should do it again sometime." Crosses his arms, and he just falls back off the edge of the cliff. Yarrow, you're like right next to there. As you see him fall off, you kind of like look over to see as you look over, you actually don't see him at all. He seemed to vanish as he fell off the side of the cliff. But there are currently still 2 crowfolk.
Oh.
And next up is Atanez. Make a wisdom saving throw, buddy. You're good! You feel that bloodlust inside of you begin to bubble up, but you push it down. You push it real good. Alright, and you get your turn, so. Alright.
And, I can use 2 hit die.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, roll that fucking 12 with that D12D. Jesus Christ. At least we know if there's ever a TPK, There's at least one person that will survive it.
Yeah.
Alright,
let me see. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there.
Alright, Candace, you're up. This guy just jumped off the cliff. But there are currently two raven folk.
Clutching my wounds, I am going to pull out a scroll from my bag. Didn't want to use this yet, but I guess I don't want to die yet either. I'm going to cast Circle of Wind, so that I get +2 armor class against ranged attacks. And then I am going to stagger on down here and crouch down behind the wall, looking very much defeated with my 1 hit point. And that's it for me.
Alright, Yarrow, you're up.
I'm gonna witch roll the guy in the bottom.
Alright. Ooh. Yeah, that hits. You just strike out with your witch bolt and hit this guy in midair, and he's still there, he's still flying, but he is looking bad.
Nice. That's all.
Alright, Eddie, you're up.
Gonna use healing word level 2 on Canizal.
Alright.
Jesus. What a fucking waste. And I'm gonna throw my, which one did, Yara attack?
One all the way down here who is way out of range.
But I can move.
That is true.
Over here and throw my shield.
Alright. As you get over there and are prepared to throw your shield, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
For fuck's sake!
As you're getting ready to throw your shield, you suddenly feel... You shouldn't throw your shield. You should try casting a spell at this guy. And I want you to roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier, which I believe is like a 5? I don't know how much it is. Should be like your spell attack modifier.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
Oh no! You have 25?
Yeah, you definitely hit this guy. Where's it gonna be? 3d8? So roll 6d8 for me. As you watch, as instead of throwing your shield, you suddenly get this vision of like throwing your hand out, and you watch as green and black electrical energy from your amulet goes up your arm and flashes out towards this guy. He is so dead. You watch this just strike him, and in midair, he's almost spasming. Like, his wings aren't flapping, but the electricity is almost keeping him floating in the air as you watch his limbs begin to bend and snap. His body begins to contort and break in all these horrific ways as he kind of like, his eyes roll back and he kind of looks up in the sky and you just hear this last breath. He's like, oh, and you watch this body fall from the sky.
Eddie, why didn't you do that to the other guy?
Eddie is just gonna puke
as you
his butts out.
As you kind of like pull back your hand, you watch that electrical energy that was around him shoot back into the amulet.
Eddie's just gonna puke his guts out and like, just like fumble with the medallion. Just like, oh my god, no.
Yeah, okay, so he's dead as fuck. Casimir, you're up.
I'm gonna see that and just look to Eddie. Eddie, what in the hells?
No.
We'll have to figure that out later, and I'm gonna quickly turn around and cast Eldritch Orb at the other guy, or what's it? Yeah, the other crow folk. So Zuraka, kind of shoot it out. Well,
Unfortunately, you try to like blast him, but he kind of like moves out of the way. Anything else?
Nope.
That is the end of your turn. His turn? He nopes the fuck out of there. Just nosedives out of your guys' vision down the cliff. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's gone. Just to finish the round, Octavius, is there anything you want to do here?
I'll heal myself.
Alright.
I'm gonna look at the ominous fucking temple.
As you look, we're gonna take one last scene into the temple. Nhamir, as the dream that you've been having for the past couple, well, probably years now, has beginning to come true as you see your people, as the name Pazuzu is said out loud 3 times, and you hear the screams of your people being massacred. You suddenly hear that heartbeat inside of you get louder and louder. You begin to feel it, and you begin to get almost window vision, almost like you're getting pulled back. Like your eyes almost... It's a strange sensation. It's like you're inside your mind and you're getting pulled back, and seeing through your eyes are like two far away windows. As suddenly the body that was once Nhamir's begins to contract and grow. You watch as the chains that were holding you break and shatter as you grow to this 9-foot tall figure. The beak, your beak extends outward and almost grows these like sort of needle-like teeth along the beak. As it hunches over and the back begins to kind of pulse, and suddenly with an explosion of black feathers and gore, 4 black wings extend throughout the temple. The rest of you outside watch as this storm is just swirling above the temple. Suddenly, just massive bolts of this black electrical energy just striking down, and suddenly the entire roof of the temple explodes outward. And you just watch as more electrical energy just hitting again and again against the mountainside. You suddenly see rocks from the side of the mountain begin to crumble and fall. And you watch in horror as the entire temple begins to crumble to the ground, and the entire side of the mountain with it. As that entire sort of independent cliffside begins to crumble and fall away into the chasm below. And as the bridge connecting it begins to crumble, Yarrow, you and Sirokva are the only ones on the bridge. I need Sirokva to make an athletics... You're right there near the edge.
I
would say...
Can I,
This is gonna be a thing. This is all happening at once.
Yeah, I was wondering though if I could use my quicken thing to summon the Tunzer's floating disc underneath her. Oh wait, you know what? If it's floating over a pit, it would just fall.
Yeah. I need Sirokva to just roll a straight dexterity check.
Dexterity, okay.
Alright, that's good enough, because since you were so close to the edge, you didn't get up very... If you were farther away, if you guys were like near the other side, that would have been very high. So you just managed... Sirokva just manages to jump off of the bridge as it crumbles down below. And the rest of you are just standing there, almost in shock.
While shaking. Good boy.
I would probably yell something, you know, yell out for Nhamir, my homie.
As you are all standing there in shock, the storm isn't over, and you see bolts begin to hit the side of the mountain that you are on, and you see rocks begin to crumble from your side.
We
you
gotta
should
go!
probably leave.
We gotta go!
So I'm assuming everyone runs?
I'm gonna like look towards the others. I'm gonna kind of I'll start running towards the exit. I'll probably try to make sure that Octavian is making his way out.
Right. As you are all running for the exit, I need everyone to just make like a straight athletics roll. Sorokva makes it the athletics roll for you.
Thank God!
Is that strength?
Yeah, strength.
Oh no.
Not with advantage,
Alright.
so 15.
I mean, still good. So far, Yaro's the only one that's... Okay,
I don't know. When she, if I had heard her yelling for me, if there's something that I could have done, I would be. But I was like, she's on profile. I don't know. I figured I'd let you finish the cinematic before I said anything. But
I mean, you rolled a nat 20, which is really good. This was more of a group roll. So I would say, as you're all running through, Sorokva, just being a confused dog, just like confused little boy, begins running, but kind of like begins tripping, and you just like grab Sorokva by the scruff and just start hauling him in a direction. As you're all now running in through the temple, you run down the stairs, almost basically just not even running down them, just leaping over them, descending down inside this place. I would say... I'm assuming you guys are running for the mirror.
Yeah,
or at least
absolutely.
Candace at the front, since you all know there is a mirror. As you do, you turn into a cave system. Behind you, with Yarrow in the back, Yarrow, you see as, at the same time, the roof is beginning to, like, cave in, and the floor is falling away as the entire cliff begins to crumble behind you as you guys keep running. And as you enter the room, you see the mirror and you will run towards it. I need everyone to make one final athletics just to make a push for that mirror. Good. Okay, one failure.
I'd still be, if I can be, holding Sorokva or Yarrow, preferably both.
Yep. I feel like we're missing someone. Are we missing someone? Canis.
For... I need another one.
Yeah, it's just like one last one as you guys are pushing for that mirror. Just trying to get there before everything collapses around you.
For sure.
Alright, so first through, Canis, you're running. First through, behind you, Eddie. Behind Eddie is, Casimir hauling Sorokva through with Yarrow on his back. But at the same time, both Atanas and Octavius, both of you slam into each other as you get to the mirror, trying to squeeze through first.
Atanas shoves the kid to the ground so he can get through.
I need...
Not before he bites your neck.
This is like last moment here. I need both of you to just make, I would say, straight dexterity to see if you're just quick enough to try and jump through. Alright, so Atanas, you managed to jump through. Octavius right behind you, but Octavius, you are going to take... God damn it. Roll thing pop up. There you go. Okay. Damn it! Every time I try to... Okay. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock slams into the back of you. You do manage to make it through the mirror, though. As you all make it through the mirror and hit solid ground in this basement, you hear the sound of shattering glass as the mirror behind you breaks and shatters to pieces as the other mirror that you all jumped through had been destroyed. And you all just kind of take a second, the ground not quaking below you. You have a nice, just this eerie quiet. And then you hear someone behind you go like, what the fuck? And you look over and two individuals are sitting at a table playing cards and just looking at you. You guys just came through that mirror into the basement of a house, and there are two random-ass guys at a table just looking at you. And there's just this quiet, awkward moment.
You're gonna want to leave before the guards come.
Let's see, how hurt is everyone looking? Pretty sure most of
Very.
y'all are fucked up.
I was gonna say, I am getting up and gonna put a hand on my... Is Octavius unconscious?
No.
Okay.
Very close.
He was
Yeah,
running.
I'm putting a hand on myself and...
Yeah, there's like a moment of silent quiet, then they all kind of, you all kind of get up at once, and you outnumber them a lot, and these aren't the strongest guys, but they aren't going to try to attack you.
For fuck's sake.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say,
I used 3 points of my healing hand. I have 4 left. Like, that's what I was putting my hand on myself for, was to give myself a little extra juice.
now these guys are technically commoners, so it's really up to you guys if you want to do lethal or non-lethal damage to them.
Definitely lethal.
Not in a
Let's
great
definitely
mood.
not murder
Alright.
these people.
Not
I
one,
don't understand why
not
they're
I
lethal.
think I'm gonna like walk away and leave him to Atana.
You just start
That's the
walking
same as
away.
killing.
As they get up, they pull these short swords and they try to like run at you, and Atenas in just one movement cuts both their heads off.
You know, kind of like you know when the samurai like unsheathe their sword real quick, just like that one move, just like clean off both heads.
Yep. As Kaiser just kind of goes down and gives a little pat to Octavius and heal him up. As you're
No, that was for me.
Oh, I thought you were
Heal
gonna. Yeah, you're healing yourself. Yeah, because you hurt. Candace, as you're like
He
making
isn't
your way to
touching
the
the kid
stairs, you actually hear a voice and someone opens the door and starts walking down. Right, you guys, you guys get the cards ready. No cheating this time. As a guy comes down with a platter of like what looks to be like 3 mugs, he stops as he sees you coming up. He's like, "Oh shit!" Throws the platter in the air and runs back up the stairs.
Oh no.
I will run after him.
Can I shoot a firebolt at him when I...
Yeah, just go ahead. I think commoners have like a armor cost of 10 or some shit.
Yeah, so I'd really have to biff it.
Yeah, so you'd have to roll real low.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Exactly what you needed. And that's double his hit points as you just fling a fireball and literally just scorch a hole through this guy's chest. Where are you aiming for?
Yeah, right for his chest. I'm gonna say that's for Nhamir.
Yeah, his chest just explodes outward and his body just falls to the ground lifeless.
As he looks at me confused and says, "Who the hell is Nhamir?"
But who
But-
has left Nhamir?
Yeah, you guys find yourselves in a basement of some kind of house.
I'm
Oh
gonna,
god, I think I just murdered a guy.
I'm gonna look to the 3 dead bodies and be like, well, great. I'm sure they'll be able to give us a lot of information now.
Oh my god. Why the fuck?
Eddie's not even paying attention. He's just playing, like, touching the pendant, be like, trying to, like, get the light out of his hand again, like, testing.
Yeah, as you just touch the amulet. It's like a
To
little
be
fun.
honest, I think I'm only surprised that Atanas didn't drink their blood. It's still warm.
As you
To
say
be
that,
fair,
I
the
feel
two in the basement did try to attack you first at the same time you guys attacked them. So it was
Hey,
technically
no, they
self-defense.
They attacked first. I only responded to that. I would not have attacked if you did not say they were gonna try to attack us.
Now the one running away, that's a whole different
But no
story.
one was running away.
What? He saw me killing 2 guys. I'm not gonna let him go away.
Casimiro.
Plus,
I
to
have
be
to
fair,
agree with Atanas on this one.
to be fair, Kenny's killed him, not me.
Great. So
Why
we
are
have
killing people? Why?
Do you want them to
You know, I have personally seen you kill quite a few people.
They were evil. They were attacking
Well,
us
how do you know that guy wasn't evil?
because they were just drinking. Like we drink. Are we evil? Well, like you guys drink. Because I don't drink. But are you guys evil? I don't think so.
Alright, listen. Before we go and expand on this debate, why don't we get out of this place, see where we are, and find some place to rest?
You know what might have helped that is if we had left one of them alive.
Hey, listen, buddy. They attacked me. Or should I say us? I just responded and...
No, Atana's, it's my fault. I'm the one that they're angry at. I shouldn't have... I'm sorry. I'm upset about Nhamir. I took it out on this poor sop.
You know what, Kenneth? It's alright. As I said, let's get out first and we can discuss about all this. But for now, we need to find a place to rest, heal ourselves, and process what just happened.
There's no going back? There's gotta be some way to go back and get Nhamir. There's gotta be a portal or a spell or a
Kenneth,
scroll or an item.
You just saw a mountain fall on that temple.
I think we need to find someone here and not kill them and inquire. Then you can kill them.
As you guys are talking, because I rolled this for the shits and giggles. Well, Canis hasn't seen this, and neither has, I guess everyone except Canis and Octavius has seen this, but and probably Eddie, because he wasn't around there, but you see, one of the bodies, his eyes light up with a green flame, and suddenly he comes back up, like, what the fuck? The guy at the top of the stairs that you had put a fucking hole through. Yeah, that random thing that I did for K-Jax? One of them is back!
I'm
Fuck! Casimir, you see me preparing to throw
away again!
Casimir, you see me preparing to throw another fireball.
I immediately slap his hand down and start running after the guy.
Oh, right.
So, make an athletics check. God, commoners, they just have straight 10 everywhere, so...
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, wait, no, D20. He's still... Yeah. So make an athletics check. You have to beat an 11.
I rolled my first one as a 9. But that second one, though, maybe I have advantage because I'm so...
I was going for a Tanez, but I thought that was a Tanez's roll. No, because you trip on the stairs and hit hard on the stairs, and then you just feel a boot hit your back as a Tanez jumps over you and starts chasing this guy down. And Tanez, you make it to this guy before he goes out the front door. What do you do?
I drag him back to the... I tackle him to the ground and I wait for the rest of the party to come up and...
Alright, you're going to attempt to grapple him. Go ahead and make... This would be an athletics check. You gotta beat an 11. Or no, it's just a strength check, not athletics. It's just straight strength. Which would be the same thing, I think. I mean, you still... Yeah.
But would it be meets it, beats it for the guy?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, yeah.
So, he manages to just barely slip out of your hand, but you are both right at the door as he tries to open it.
I'm hoping I'm up by now, and I would be rushing over to tackle and grapple and pin the guy down, too.
Yeah, make an athletics. As he is now trying to open the door. Okay, see if... Roll D20 to see... I don't know, this would be Dex... No. He's just trying to open a door before you guys can get him again, so... I think it would be Dexterity, just to see, like, if he's quick enough. I mean, either way, it's all the same roll. They all have just 10 across the...
Hey,
Nope.
quick question. Does the door open inwards or outwards?
Inwards. It's like a normal house door.
Yeah? Alright, I will just go ahead and conjure cover in front of it and jam it then. Fuck him.
Well, before you even do that, like, I mean, you conjure cover right after this guy gets essentially tackled to the ground by Casimir. At this point, you guys are all basically there. No more rolls as you tackle this guy that you had just recently killed.
Door is barred.
I'm dragging him back down into the room with the dead bodies, and
he's trying to like claw at the fucking floor, just crying at this point.
I'm just gonna be like, it's going to be best if you don't resist.
Guys,
I'm gonna lick the blood of my blade.
Put him in the gimp suit. Let's go.
this is like really fucked up.
I'm just gonna go right behind Casimir.
Right.
Leave the blood of my blade and try to intimidate him.
You should probably go upstairs.
Who, me?
I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah, you should probably just hang out. You don't have to leave. Just maybe go upstairs so you don't have to witness this. Eddie, could you go upstairs with Ox and maybe sing him some songs so he doesn't hear anything?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I know it's a shit to Yarrow.
No, I was about to say I would be turning around and be like, little one, it might be best if you go upstairs as well.
Oh, we gonna break some
What
bones.
is going to happen?
We're gonna torture this guy so
I'm about
bad.
to torture him. No, I'm not leaving. What the heck?
I'm gonna just have a simple conversation, and depending
I just want to ask him some questions. I just want to ask him some questions.
We can all be together, right?
This man is
Come on,
just sitting there
children. Come on,
crying
children.
his eyes out and has clearly emptied his bladder.
Wait, is he crying?
Yes, he is.
I'm just gonna look
he
to
just
him.
Died, came to life, and you guys are tackling him to the ground, and he is seeing the person who murdered him just like right in front of him.
I'm
Okay,
going
so I am
to get
going to-
right in his face, and I'm going to say, save your tears. I'm going to reap your sorrow slowly. I have centuries to discover the things that will make you whimper.
Okay, do I hear this?
I'm dragging the kids out right now.
God, not deception. Intimidation check with advantage.
I touch Casimir's back and I give him what is it?
You won't need it. It's not that
Guidance.
high of a roll.
No, just to make sure he's really pissing his pants again.
Yeah.
He faints. The guy just straight up faints. You now have an unconscious person.
I slap him away.
Casimir?
I'm gonna pull out my reliquary of doubt. Don't worry, we're gonna find out what we need to know.
Eddie's singing loudly by now. He hasn't been able to drag them kids out, but I'm just singing loudly.
Yeah, so you guys
Wake him up.
really easily can just bring him down
Wake him up.
to the basement.
Yeah,
I mean, if the kids will just follow us at this point.
Just wake him up, Atanas.
I just slap him, but not like to do damage, just like, slap him to wake him up.
Alright, I mean, he literally just fainted from sheer terror.
I'm gonna pull out
can
my
regain
water skin and
consciousness real
dump
quick.
water on his head.
Yeah, that's it with that. You guys what the fuck? Oh shit!
I am gonna activate the reliquary of doubt to detect his thoughts. So I'm gonna focus in on him. You're gonna tell us everything. Who are you people? What is this place? And what did you do with Nhamir?
Alright, well, first off, his head is full of terror, as he just went through death. And at this point, yeah, he may have emptied more than just his bladder. There's a smile now. He just looks at I don't know what the fuck what do you want?
Man in the red robe.
Don't
The
worry,
mask.
you don't need to answer with your words. You're just gonna tell me lies anyway.
So is there a specific question? Okay, just someone ask a specific question.
So the first question
there was a lot of questions there.
Who are you people? Who are you people?
I just need to watch the house. That's it.
Who hired you to watch the house?
I don't know. He is stuttering a lot. Weird folk in robes and shit. Fuck.
I'm gonna look towards Casimir.
He can't lie for this, right? Or is he...
I can detect his thoughts.
Yeah, that just gives you, I think, advantage on insight checks.
But I also can directly read his thoughts by doing a contested intelligence check.
That is also true.
People in the robes, the masks, who are they?
So you want to do the contested intelligence check?
Yeah, for every... Like, I'd like to probe deep. I don't think that this guy can resist my will. I got that mad intellect.
Alright.
Big brain.
No. He's small brain.
He only gets to roll a D10.
Oh, never mind.
He only gets to roll a D10. That's like how dumb is
hit the wrong thing. Yeah, still no.
That's the retarded dice.
Bend to my will.
So,
by the way, Casimir, I don't know if you've had any experience being interrogated by the Inquisition before, but if you have, this seems really fucking familiar.
So what does he say to that question?
What's the question?
The people in the robes and the masks, who were they? Who are they?
I don't know, some cult!
And what does he think?
The same thing. He's like, he knows it's a cult.
And the crow folk. And the crow folk with us. What did they do? What did they want with him?
Who? I don't... The crow folk were just after somebody, I don't know.
I'm gonna take my sword and, like, put it right in between his legs.
Oh, God.
Not touching anything, but just, like, kind of putting it there and resting it right on top.
Intimidation.
God, I wish I had heat metal. Fucking heat metal. Just geld him.
Dear God. So that, yep. That's so loud. He's like, I swear I was just paid to watch the house. They just told me to watch the mirror and make sure no weird people were asking questions at the door.
What kind of weird people?
I don't know, people like you.
I'm gonna step on his hand.
When did we become this violent?
I'm pissed. These fuckers just killed Nhamir.
They took my best friend.
Yeah, he just yells out in pain. He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, God.
We really don't need his mouth. Why don't we just stuff something in there so we don't have to listen to this?
Better have answers that we need.
I'm gonna go right behind the guy, and you see my eyes turn bright red. My fangs coming out of my teeth. And then it just like go right to him. His blood smells good. Maybe I'll have a date.
So, okay, reading through. You can still read the surface thoughts. So, yeah, surface thoughts from this guy. He is very confused, very scared, and is very much wondering what the fuck he got himself into. But yeah,
let him go. He doesn't know anything.
Roll an intimidation check. Tannis, as you do this.
I'm gonna, like, I will speak up. Let him go. He doesn't know anything else.
He vomits.
Not on my boots, right?
I mean, if you're standing there.
I mean, I just stepped on his hand like a second ago.
It's probably on your boot.
Make it just a straight dexterity check. See if you can remove your boot fast enough.
Oh, if he's vomiting on my boot, I wouldn't have tried to move. So, did he puke on my boot?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna kick him in the face with it.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna look to.
Is just at this point, he is knocked the fuck out. You guys did a lot of damage.
No. I got a thing I want to say to this guy.
He kicked him in the face. He's knocked the fuck out.
Not
this guy was just teetering out. Not lethal, but he's teetering at 1 hit point. You guys have done so much shit to him. He is just partially conscious at best, and is just,
I'm using my last lay on hand point.
He would have a heart attack if he wasn't currently undead.
I'm using my last lay on hand point to bring him back.
It's like, just kill me.
I'm gonna look at him in the face and just hope not ever to see the heaven. I've come to lead you to the other shore, into eternal darkness and fire and ice, and then I'm gonna just slowly plunge my sword into him.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Nhamir is the last thing Casimir had from his normal life.
Yeah, you watch as Casimir just slowly pushes the sword through the sky, and the undead life leaves him.
Does this guy still has blood in him?
I mean, yeah. Slightly,
drink it.
a little bit. Oh god.
Oh,
I think Octavius isn't going to be with this group anymore. Like, Jesus Christ. That's up to you, Octavius. Obviously. Jesus fuck.
Octavius definitely would probably look shocked, like, especially like when Casimir put like the sword through him. Like, he probably goes pretty wide-eyed and like kind of like starts to walk away.
I'm gonna pull my sword out and just look to Atan as me. You're right, we should rest. We need to begin the hunt to find Nhamir.
I feel like my friend,
I'm gonna kind of look towards Casimir and be like, Casimir, I don't think there's anything to hunt. You saw that mountain collapse just as I did. I don't think that anyone could have survived that.
Thought that about my wife and daughter. There could be hope.
Besides, Casimir, aren't we here to find your daughter? We can't just leave now to go... How would we even get back to the mountain? The mirror is... I don't think we can do it, Casimir.
See, Kaz looks visibly distraught, like eyes watering up. Like, we should rest.
AC, you weren't here last session for this
This
campaign,
house
or were you?
smells like death.
I said, was Casey here when I informed the group about what I learned about Alexis?
I believe so. He was here for last session.
I was here.
Okay, just making sure.
I wasn't.
You were not.
Alright, let's get out of this house, find some place to rest and heal, and see where we go from there.
I'm gonna point out, you guys look really fucked up. You're covered in blood, and you technically still smell like shit because you got kidnapped right after you left the sewer.
Not me.
It's been a long day.
Well, except for Atanas,
Yeah,
who just looks really, really bloody. Oh, and Octavius, who actually looks the best out of all of you.
actually,
I probably
also
need to
probably
find a
looks really,
bathhouse.
really bloody.
Oh yeah, definitely looks bloody.
I need
But,
to find a bathhouse.
As you guys go up to the front door, you open it and find yourselves on a city street, to a familiar sight of Kovesh. It is late afternoon, maybe sometime around 4 o'clock. Going around, you do find that you are about somewhere over in this part of the city. Oh wait, I don't have you guys on the map yet. Oop, there we go. Yeah, somewhere on this side of the city.
Remind me, was that lady who we were gonna hunt the Bonishai with? Her area was over by the Wargate, right?
Yep.
I want to head that way because I do have we have the head of the Bonishai, and I wanted to give it to her.
All right. Who's going with him? You all going as a group?
I feel
go
I
with
made a
him.
bad impression on, I think Esmeralda was her name,
Yep.
and this quest meant quite a bit to her. I think we should bring her the head of the Bonishai.
And then we can find out what this medallion is.
I don't think we're gonna have any chance of finding out what's up with that anytime soon, Eddie.
It's a tremendous source of evil.
You weren't told there was a professor to go to.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, it's been so many weeks.
It has.
You
There
said he
was-
was stinky and you didn't want to talk to him because of it.
Oh, yes, that professor. Well, we could probably actually go right after we drop off this Bonishai head, considering we're stinky right now, so we'll fit right in.
Perfect.
So Casimir, you cast a spell earlier to detect. Is Atana's undead then? Has he gone full vampire?
Surprisingly, no. Is he are we the only ones that can hear this conversation, or?
Yeah, I would have pulled you
Yeah.
aside for this.
I said, he's not undead. I, however, can't say the same for you.
Good one, Casimir.
I'm just looking at him, like, sternly.
You have a very dry sense of humor. Sometimes it's hard to... But, luckily I know myself, so I know you're kidding, but...
It doesn't bother me, whatever you may be.
Yes, well, I'm glad that you can accept my past with the Inquisition. I was an Inquisitor, and I'm glad that you can accept that.
You've proven your worth. I mean, you bound your soul to save me, so the least I can do is give you the benefit.
A nod, seemingly clueless to the fact that you just called me out as being undead. And I'm gonna keep walking towards the Wargate to deliver this head.
Oh, by the way, Candace, how many hit points do you have?
6.
There is a on your chest. There's actually a place where there seems to be more blood flowing than what there should have been. Almost like there was a wound there that you don't remember getting.
Ugh. That arrow really got me. Ugh, I thought it hit me in the side, but... Ugh.
Alright.
You should get that looked at.
Well, you're the healer. You wanna look at it?
Not much I could do at this moment. Maybe after a rest.
Kid?
Oh, yeah, I can heal you, sorry.
Octavius looking traumatized over here.
he busted him out of prison and
then tortured
a guy.
Dude.
Beheaded 2 people and then tortured a guy.
Alright, so that's 4 hit points.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Closes up a little bit. Alright, as you guys make your way to the war gate, you are getting a lot of looks by a lot of people who are just like watching you go by. There's like a noble woman who's kind of like covers her nose and kind of like steps away from you just for like the sheer smell. But eventually
oddly enough, I think we still smell better than probably half of this city's denizens.
I wouldn't doubt that.
You guys eventually find your way to the front of Jaeger's Call, the guild that Esmeralda is a part of.
Perhaps it would be best if I'm not the one to deliver the head. I think that another slap might be in order if she comes face to face with me again.
Alright. Feel like her and I were on amicable terms.
Yes, especially because you weren't there that session.
I was there for the first part.
Yeah, partway through.
Oh, right. That's right. I'll hand you the head.
Just gonna look at everyone else, be like, does anyone else feel like coming?
Are we just
I'll stay with
ignoring
Kenneth.
that you killed
Would you see if
a guy
you
like
could
that?
sign us up for a membership or whatever they do here?
Yeah.
Alright, so who's all going into the guild or the hall? Dennis, you have never been here before, but yeah, you see them all like approach this large, almost looks like a Viking style mead hall, but like a little more modern components to it.
Would I have all the equipment that we got? Would I have gotten back all like my hood and my mask and all of that?
Oh yeah, when you guys got all your equipment back, you got everything. Also, you guys would have picked up Nhamir's stuff.
Then I would put back my hood and my mask and everything before entering. And then I just follow the rest of the party as to wherever they're going.
Alright, so who is all going in?
I'm staying outside with Octavius.
I'm staying outside too.
Same.
I'm
So
going
it's gonna
in.
be Atanaz and Casimir.
This is gonna be fun.
As you walk into the hall, and there's the little sort of entry way that you enter, as across from the entrance door there is a sort of a half circle desk, and behind it you do see the halfling that you saw last time, Venick, sitting there kind of like bored reading through a book.
Bennett, good to see you again.
He kind of looks at it like, oh, good to, oh, gee, God, who's that smell? I say good to see you, but damn.
Yeah, I suppose we could have tidied up, but we're just excited to report back to Esmeralda. If you wouldn't mind, could we
Put
head
back.
back in?
If I were you, I'd go right the fuck back out. She is not happy with you lot.
Why is that?
She didn't really say, she just came in, started cursing, and then started drinking.
I'm just gonna pull out the Bondish I had and hold it up, and just be like, maybe this will brighten her spirits.
Kind of like looks there for a second, pulls up these little glasses, and like looks at the head. Oh, successful hunt then.
Indeed.
You can try. Door to the left. That's the big doors that led to the like actual hall.
Question, Venick, if myself and friends wanted to join your organization. How would we, who would I talk to about registering?
Well, usually we'd have talked to the guildmaster about that. You might be able to smooth some things over after you get the head to Esmeralda. You kind of pissed off the wrong person.
I imagine as such. Maybe this will, get us in better graces. Thank you, once again.
Right. What are you looking to sign up now?
If possible.
Right, you talk to Esmeralda, I'll go get the guildmaster. See if he's in a good mood today.
Thank you, Vedic. And then I'm gonna start heading out towards Esmeralda.
When that guy is gone and as we're walking, I just whisper to Kaza, "Hey Casimira, who are this guy and what are we doing here?"
This is the Jaeger's call. To understand you and, well, not you, but the Inquisition and them are not friends, let's just say. Or friendly towards one another, but they're basically a group of monster hunters.
Atanas, you actually would know who these guys are, since you were part of the Inquisition. These are the guys that kind of like... The Inquisition usually handles vampires, undead, and witches and stuff. These are kind of the guild that handle all the other monsters that the Inquisition doesn't really deal with, such as dragons, trolls, that type of stuff. Like the more animalistic creatures.
Yeah, we deal with the dark magic evil kind, and they deal with the just animal monsters, like whatever would be rampaging in the wild that is just natural.
Yeah, basically.
Got it. Yeah, well, they don't deal in the same kind of monster we do, but yeah, they're annoying, they're loud, obnoxious, rude. Anyway, let's get this over with.
Right. As you open the doors, unlike last time where you were met with a lot of noise from a party they were throwing, the hall is quiet this time of day. Now, at this point, as they were celebrating a successful hunt, and now they're just chillaxing. You just see like a couple of tables with like a handful of people sitting at them, kind of drinking, eating, going through some stuff. One guy's like sitting in a corner sharpening this massive fucking sword. Atanas, as you enter, you see a massive hall. Along all the walls are different like heads from different creatures, and actually hanging from the ceiling is this large dragon skeleton.
Yeah, whatever.
But you do see Esmeralda sitting at the bar, and about 3 empty tankards in front of her.
Nice.
I'm just gonna go up next to her and place the Bondashai head in front of her and sit down next to her.
Tell her it's from me.
As you do, she kind of just eyes the head, keeps drinking, and just says, "Fuck off."
Thought you'd want to see the head of the elusive Bondashai.
Oh, right, I see you. Oh, God, what accent did I give her last time? Fuck. Gotta go back to all these accents.
Romanian.
Yeah, I was like Romanian. Oh, God, I'm stuck on like a Scottish one from last week. Right, I see you dealt with the creature. Stole my hunt. Is your friend here? And she's kind of looking for, probably Candace.
If you're looking for the bookworm, he's not with us.
What's he? He's gonna punch his face in again.
Well,
I knew it, that's why I didn't come.
Well, I'm sure it would be just were you to. Perhaps the next time we are around, I can arrange that for you.
She just kind of like, actually make a persuasion check just to like. She's pretty pissed off. This is mostly just to kind of like, I guess, calm her down, I guess, or get her to actually give a shit.
Oops, I don't. Unless I do have advantage because of the Bondashai head.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, it is the head of the creature that she has been after. Yeah, I'll give you the advantage.
Thank God.
You brought the head of the creature she's been wanting to kill for years. Then again, she's also pissed off. Yeah, I'll give it to you. She just kind of like puts her drink down. Alright, fine. She takes the head and like tosses it to like this guy in the corner who's like sharpening his sword. She's like, catch! He's like, whoa, shit! Get that mounted on the wall. Fuck, I keep doing the Scottish accent. I keep slipping back into that.
Okay, she's Scottish now. I'm digging it.
Fuck no. Was there something else you wanted?
I have a couple of questions. One of which being, do you know anything about a cult? They have members that wear red robes and ivory masks and various depictions of animals, like a cat.
You just described half the cults in this country.
Maybe one that is closely associated with Raven folk.
I'm a monster hunter. I don't know much about there we go, there's the voice. About the cults. He'd be wanting the... God damn it! Fuck it, she's gonna be Scottish. I can't change the voice at this point. I can't. You'd want to go talk to the Inquisition or something, or... I don't know, talk to somebody who knows that type of stuff. I don't know... cults or any of that shit.
You see Adonis chuckle a little bit.
I'm gonna, like, shove an elbow into a Tannis.
Are you wearing your, like, Inquisition thing?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so, like...
You have to forgive my friend. We call him Chuckles. He, goes into uncontrollable bursts of chuckling.
Right. As you guys are sitting there talking, you suddenly hear voice of the halfling, Vanek call, there they are! Over here, you two! As he comes down, he seems to have, like, at some point entered some sort of room, and now he's coming down from the stairs of the second floor.
As he's doing that, my other question was, would you perhaps be willing to put in a good word so that my companions and I could join your organization?
He kind of gives a chuckle. Make a persuasion check. This is just going to be straight. This is just going to be a straight persuasion check.
And because I'm saying that, not that it would, the advantage would carry to Esmeralda.
He's like, if you're good enough at hunting, you won't need it.
There.
But you do see the halfling coming downstairs. Behind him is an older-looking man, human, sort of like dark hair that seems to be graying, standing probably a little over 6 foot, but he kind of comes down the stairs following Vanek. Vanek is coming to. Alright. These are the two guildmaster. Both of you meet our guildmaster. Let me get the name so I get the full name. This is Guildmaster Rudolf van Richten.
Master van Richten, nice to meet you.
God, now I gotta get his voice. I'm losing my accents. It is a pleasure.
My name is Casimir. This is my friend Atanas.
Atanas, make a history check.
Right. Give me a second.
And I would say with advantage, because this is technically involved with, like...
Wow.
Well, good thing it's
Oh, God! Because it's technically has to vampires, and you're like an expert vampire. Yeah, no, you think you may have heard the name somewhere, but yeah, it doesn't really come to your mind.
Got it.
Velnik tells me you two are looking into joining the guild.
Yes, myself, my friend here, and some of our other companions who are tending to their wounds from our last hunt. We were hoping we could gain admission.
Okay, what's with the random rapier thing, Octavius?
I was gonna try to list out Nhamir's stuff in chat because he said he had it, but I just realized that it wasn't gonna do that, so I'm probably gonna do it in Discord.
But he just kind of looks at both of you. We are always open to welcoming more members to the guild. But kind of looks over at Esmeralda. You good with these two? She just gives him a thumbs up. Alright, for a second there I thought I was going to have to kill all of you. Let us, you said there were more of you who wanted to join?
Yes, they aren't with us presently.
Right, well, we do have a, sort of a, God, what is it called? I spent all my energy on the fucking fight. I'm forgetting so many things. To get into the guilds, the...
Initiation.
Yes! Jesus Christ, why is my brain dead today? Yes, we have a, initiation you usually have to go to, just a simple hunt to, make sure that you are ready. And no, the Bundesheim doesn't count.
You knew my next question.
Technically, you stole that hunt from one of our guild members, and just consider yourselves lucky that you might be able to join.
Then we will.
Right, going to have to find a hunt. I'd say come back, maybe tomorrow, at some point, see if we can find something simple for you.
Perfect. We'll be back tomorrow morning then.
Right. As, I just walks past you both and joins Esmeralda at the bar. And Vanek, like, goes back out to his desk, when the two of you were leaving. I could not hear you if you were saying something.
I was trying to think, I was gonna say something, but then I caught myself and I was like, no.
Alright, as you're leaving, Vanek, like, closes the doors behind, or to the main hall behind you, and goes to his desk and is like, you two are very lucky that he did not just straight up murder you. Seriously, messing with Esmeralda, not a good idea around him.
Fate was on our side today. Thank you for your help, Vanek.
Right. Just kind of gives you a wave and goes back to reading his book. So you guys exit the building and the rest of your party is standing there.
I'm just gonna say it because it's like easier than typing all this shit out. He has a rapier, a hand crossbow, half-plate armor, a bedroll, water skin, a red gem skeleton eye.
Oh yeah, the thing that you got way the fuck back like a year ago. I think you had it identified. You did have it identified. It is what is it, the Ruby of the War Mage?
Yeah, that's what it was, and nobody could really use it. And then silver bolts, I guess, and a healing potion.
And one demonic-ass book.
And a weird-looking ring, too.
Should have wrote that down, but I did not.
Yeah. I just remember the book and the ring.
Besides that, there's like the War Mage gem.
Yeah.
Silver bolts, I don't know if anyone wants those, but I don't think anyone else uses anything like that, so.
Alright. What does the rest of the party want to do? As you see your two fellows come out of the guild hall.
They're not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be like, hey, so you can join the guild. You just have to do a hunt.
Can we go see the professor first, please?
While they were inside, Yara would have approached Katniss
Right?
and be like, so why did we have to completely annihilate someone that looks so weak?
Because... No. I don't have an excuse. It was despicable.
And like, first Casimir got angry at you because you killed him. And then he came back and then he killed him. After torture him, that seems even worse.
I agree. I lost my...
Are we gonna... Should we just report them to an Inquisitor? I mean...
No, Octavius, no.
I mean, Atanas is sucking people's blood, and...
Atanas is currently
Atanas
with the
is
Inquisition.
within- Yes, exactly. But it is still...
And this is... I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Octavius, but the Inquisition, they're not really the good guys. Honestly, the whole torturing and interrogating thing, that's kind of their MO.
I wish I could see Octavian's face when you told him Atanas is part of it. No, part of the Inquisition.
Well, I mean, there's gotta be something we can do.
Honestly, all we can do is better.
We can talk to them. And just be like, hey, Atanas, can you not eat people?
That is fucked up. I'm worried about that. I see, at first, the only one of us that he's attacked is me. And to tell you the truth, I saw it coming a mile away. Since the first time we ran into him, I knew he was going to attack me. I wouldn't be too surprised if he was supposed to. There's still a confrontation waiting to happen. If we hadn't been trying to save Nhamir, I wouldn't have let him out of that jail cell. Until I got all of the answers I need.
Well, that seems a bit harsh. I mean, first time I met you, I didn't like you that much either. But okay.
Ouch.
Understandable.
I mean, at least you're apologetic for what happened. Doesn't seem that they even care.
That is true.
I lost myself. I only knew Nhamir for a short time, but I had found myself bonded in a way, and I found myself reverting to some bad habits in my rage. It wasn't okay. I like to give people a chance. And I did say to let him go. I saw at the end he didn't know any more than he was telling us. We should have let him go. Candace looks perturbed.
At this point, the other two come out and y'all join together. And where are you guys off to next?
House.
The what?
Bathhouse.
Oh, bath.
I would go to the Inquisition headquarters to meet the Lord Inquisitor.
Why you smell like a sewer? Oh, you didn't go
I
to the
don't.
sewer. Never mind.
You are bloody as fuck.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Alright, so the rest of you go to a bathhouse.
I might go get like fitted for some armor. I mean, Nhamir had half plate. I don't think that'd fit me. But yeah, if I'm gonna stay with these people, I'm about to die.
Most likely.
Alright, so...
I didn't get any gold. Can I just yoink Nhamir's gold? He had like 160.
Listen, man, we don't even know you. If you take any of our friends' stuff, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna do to you what we did to that rando.
Legit, straight up murder. No.
Poor kid.
I mean, I would have proposed to Octavian to come with me to the Inquisition. Maybe we can get some equipment there.
Don't think the Inquisition is going to armor a child.
Yeah, and he doesn't really want to go with that mass right now.
I don't see why.
You don't see why.
I thought he's such a lovely character. I mean, so lovely.
Plus, what's wrong with a grown man taking a small child to a church to get him fitted for some clothing?
Truly spoken like
Yeah,
Casimir.
Sounds super normal.
Anyway, I'm on my way to the Inquisition headquarters.
Alright. So, everybody else is going to a bathhouse. Might be getting some armor for Canis, or not Canis, but Octavius. And Tanis is going to the Inquisition. Think how much time we got left. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, as the party splits up to go off and do their separate things, we are actually going to take a view at a different location in the city. Oh, okay. Get ready for some cutscenes. So, the first scene we enter is a dark room somewhere in the center of the city, as a dwarvish fellow, sort of bald head, large, graying black beard, like a gray and black beard, older dwarf is sitting at a desk pouring himself a drink, not looking forward to the conversation he's about to have with a visitor. As he sits there, and I take a drink, a shadow almost seems to apparate from across the room from him, as a figure in a dark cloak appears. At his side is a rapier with a serpentine-like blade. The fellow suddenly gets up. Ah, there you are. Where the hell have you been? Apologies. I was busy doing the job you wanted done. The dwarf just chugged down the rest of his drink. The job I hired you to do was get the girl, not murder half a fucking town. I didn't murder half a town, simply a few civilians. Got you the ones who took her, didn't I? Aye, but I still don't know where the fuck she is. The dwarf kind of looks a little upset, but also kind of keeping a little bit of his cool because this figure is, he looks a little nervous around this guy. The figure is kind of, well, good thing for you. I have been offered another job, another request, so our contract from now on is null and void. The dwarf looks a little surprised as he looks at him. God, I should have done this like near the beginning of the session, not near the end. What the hell are you talking about? I paid you good money to bring me the girl. You still owe me the girl. I brought you the ones who took her. That is all I can do. Goodbye. As the figure dissolves back into shadows, and the dwarf is left there in a dark room by himself, almost cursing at the misfortune of not getting Yarrow.
Got that.
You guys sit there, and suddenly, out of the darkness, there's almost this laugh that seems to emanate from seemingly nowhere. The dwarf is shocked, surprised, he's looking around, trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and suddenly a voice fills the room. Oh, poor Boris. Lost the girl, did you? The dwarf is just flickering. Who's there? What the fuck do you want? And apparating from in front of him, a figure that was once invisible appears. This large humanoid figure with almost a horse-like head appears and looks down at the dwarf. I have come offer you a deal. And that is where that scene ends. We are then taken to another scene across the city. Actually, at the the Inquisition headquarters within the city, within the office of the Lord Inquisitor. The large stained glass window with the flaming sword image placed upon it. At the desk is not the Lord Inquisitor, but appears to be a young woman, maybe in her mid to late 20s-ish. Little on the tall side, has sort of a dark brunette hair and wearing a green dress as she appears to be going through some of the paperwork on the desk. Then she's checking some of the drawers. She finds a drawer that's locked. She pulls out what looks to be almost a metal wire of some kind and says a few words, and the wire almost seems to change and form into some kind of key as she uses it to unlock one of the drawers and pull it open. And she begins looking through more and more papers. She then hears the sound of footsteps and voices outside the door as she quickly grabs something from the drawer and hides it away, shutting it and relocking it. As the door opens, the Lord Inquisitor... Shit, why did I have to close out of that? Lord Inquisitor Boris or something. Ah, there he is. Rado Borsa, I believe is the name I gave him, enters the room and sees the young woman actually sitting at one of the couches he has in his office, and looks a little surprised. Oh, damn it, back to the others. Blair, I did not know you were coming this evening. As the woman gets up and looks at the Inquisitor. I was wondering if you would be interested in dinner this evening. I was hoping to spend some time with you. You seem so busy lately. Apologies, my dear. We are expecting a very important guest here. I cannot go tonight. Apologies. I will make it up to you. She just kind of bows her head. It's alright. Another time, as she leaves the office and the headquarters, having this almost like fake smile on her face that the second she is like a block away from the Inquisition headquarters, drops the smile and is almost in this sort of disgusted scowl as she walks into the city streets. From there, we switch again to somewhere else in the city. This one, at the western gate of the city, there is a group of Inquisitors sitting on horses, almost seeming to be waiting for someone. One of these figures is a man with burned scars along his face, as the Inquisitor Alexei sits there waiting. In the distance, what looks to be a small caravan, well, small, a decent-sized caravan of troops or soldiers coming towards the city, banners of the Inquisition hanging high on poles, multiple wagons, but within the middle of this collection of soldiers, there is this large, what almost appears to be some sort of monolith of some kind, but floating in mid-air. It's like a tall sort of pointed end, almost like a diamond shape that has been extended to be very long and thin. And around it is this metallic golden circlet that has like clasp that has been placed around it, almost seems to be like holding on to it. Coming off this circle are 3 large golden chains. Each chain is being held by a floating figure, a almost angelic looking creature with full plate armor and metallic wings apparating from their back as they drag this monolith floating towards the city. In the front of this group is a human, seems somewhere in his 50-ish, like later years, bald head, little scruff on his face. The main thing, oh god, what is the word I'm looking for? The main feature on his face is the left eye, which he does not have, as the eye seems to have been torn out and there's just an empty socket sitting there as he approaches Alexei. Alexei kind of looks up.
The search. Just ask me whatever you'd like to know. I can get you info from Wikipedia.
Alexa!
Shut down! Alexa, shut down!
Hey Alexa, rap.
She can't hear you. Fucking hell.
Love it.
Well, Alexei... Okay, she didn't get that one. Looks up to the figure and says, Lord Maurand, it is good to see you. Welcome to Kovesh. As the figure kind of like approaches. Alexei, you're looking quite pleased with yourself. I take it everything went well with the Lord Inquisitor and that... what was his name? That Volstracker. Yes, everything has been handled. The investigation has ceased. Should have seen the look on the man's face. He did not appear happy to see me. You should not be so pleased with yourself, Alexei. I had to pull many strings to cancel that investigation. If I believe correctly, I had ordered you to get the woman and the child and bring them to me without attracting attention to yourself. And I very specifically believe, or told you, not to draw attention to yourself again. And I believe that going on a witch hunt and killing numerous people in some backwater village is drawing a lot of attention. Alexei is, usually very... You always see him kind of have like a little grin on him. He's always very cocky, but he looks like he might be shitting himself at this point, as he's being talked down to. It's like, I'm sorry, we just had a little bit of trouble, had to take care of some things. Like finding the girl you lost. You are only lucky that the man who was hiding her was murdered. If not for that murder, we might be having a very different conversation, Alexei.
Yikes.
Alexei is very much, kind of drawing away. Now tell me, how did the ritual go? Are we on track to find the relic? Yes, the ritual, we did find someone who could, translate the tablets and the words to find the relic, and we were about to discover its location, but unfortunately we met a little mishap. And the Lord Inquisitor just kind of looks like he's kind of a little fed up. He's like, Alexei, if you're about to tell me that you lost another child, I'm going to be very upset. No, we simply did not, we underestimated the destructive, properties of the ritual that was to be cast, and the child may have been buried under a mountain. Alexei. Enough. Find someone else to translate the tablets. I have a prisoner transfer to finish. As the Lord Inquisitor Malrand continues on to the city with the rest of the caravan and the strange obelisk. Switching from that... Yeah, there's going to be a couple of these.
Wow.
We go not, we go back into the city, almost near where the Inquisition headquarters is, but a little further up into the cliffs, in one of the manor houses. In a room, two very well-dressed individuals are sitting drinking some tea in the afternoon, or late evening at this point. One of them a very sort of late 40-ish looking man. He's definitely putting a little makeup on, trying to make himself look like he's not aging, but the person across from him looks much younger, much better. A Nhamir by appearance, golden hair, his eyes almost like these golden lights. As he looks across the table. Thank you, Lord Gredin, for accommodating me while I searched the city for the individuals. As the Lord across is like, no, it is all a pleasure. The Hilbrand family is always welcome in my house. We have prepared the pamphlets, the post-its to be placed across the city. Are you certain there isn't anything else we can do to help? And the ASMR is like, no, you've done plenty. As there is on the table in front of them a small stack of papers. On them are 4 individuals. Or at least the drawings of 4 individuals. One, an older boy. The 2 next to the older boy are, well, it's maybe someone, the 2 individuals, a boy and a girl. They almost seem like they might be twins, about maybe 16, 15 years old. And the 4th image of a young boy, 13. And below it, it reads, it reads 400 silver pieces. rewarded for information leading to the location of these individuals. And we're going to change from that scene to somewhere else across lower from the cliffs to the northern harbor. As it is now starting to change to evening, as all this is going on while you guys were doing your thing during the day. The sun is beginning to set, the dock workers are beginning to try and get their stuff done before it's too late so they can go off and begin drinking. But as they are, one of them sees a ship coming, sailing towards the port. It kind of looks like, fuck, we got another one, guys. As the men at the docks are basically getting some lanterns and sort of like trying to guide the ship to one of the docking areas. The only problem is the ship doesn't seem to be stopping. The sails, it is set at full sail with a northern gust behind it pushing it towards the docks, and as it continues to move forward, the men start to get nervous and then panicked as the ship uncontrollably just rams straight into the pier. People are jumping out of the way, getting out of the way as the ship just rams into the pier, shattering the wood and just slamming into the earth beneath it. This noise causes one of the portmaster to come out of his office, this sort of halfling fellow, later in his years, holding a lantern out. What the fuck is going on? Oh, what idiot did this? As he and a group of other harbor workers go towards the ship. They yell out for see if anyone's aboard, but receive no answer as they begin to climb aboard. As they do, they find no one on the upper deck, and they begin to move down to the lower deck. The deck below is basically where the cannons are located. They go below that to where the individuals on the ship would be staying, finding no one. They finally go into the cargo bay, or the cargo portion of the ship, and going deeper and deeper, and there's no light, and these are all humans and halflings. They have no dark vision as they are just creeping through this dark ship. They enter into the cargo area, and one of the men, after turning around some crates, suddenly stops. There's a gasp as the others harbor master's like, what did you find? And he turns around and flashes a light into the corner of his ship, which reveals what can only be described as a pile of bodies, all mangled, limbs broken and twisted in terrible ways. The faces just stuck in these like poses of shock and terror as their eyes are rolled back into their heads. And the guild master, or the portmaster, drops his lantern, and him and all the workers scramble out of there, yelling to get the guards, the Inquisition, getting anyone. What none of them had noticed was as the ship had hit the port, during the chaos, a figure had leaped off of the ship and entered into the alleyways of the city. This individual is dressed in Zorzarian garbs, so a sort of Middle Eastern garbs, a sort of what can only be described as like a mustard yellow sort of outfit, something between like robes and casual wear, and then over that a sort of pale grayish blue cloak. In his left hand he is walking with what looks to be a gnarled staff of some kind, and in his other hand he seems to be clutching a black book. But it's not like other books. It's not made of paper or leather. It is almost like different or a number of metal plates, each one with different printing that has been etched into them, and all being held together by large iron rings with a strange looking lock closing it. On the cover of this book is a skeletal hand clutching a green gem as this figure moves his way into the city, looking for whatever it is he's here for. Going from that, we go to another part of the city. This is later in the evening as the sun has gone down. We find ourselves in what looks to be maybe a broken down manor house or chapel somewhere within the city. Standing on the second floor of this broken down chapel is a woman. Very pale skin, dark hair, wearing red robes. She and there are a number of other individuals dressed kind of like her, but not as nice, standing behind her as she is overlooking the city. One of the priestesses, or one of the other priestesses, come up to her. You guys keep sending these messages. He has come, mistress. The priestess turns around, and walking through the door is a figure with a black cloak, wielding a sword with a serpentine blade. As he enters the room, kind of looks around. Ah! These are nice accommodations you have found, priestess. Very nice indeed. As he kind of like kicks a floorboard, and it kind of like falls through to the floor below. The priestess just kind of rolls her eyes. Did you bring what was requested? I did indeed. As he pulls out a strange-looking medallion of some kind and hands it to her. Did you keep your end of the bargain? Yes. Your master will be pleased. The baptism was a success. He is already fed. Now, if you please, I believe our business is over. Then the cloak figure just kind of bows and fades into darkness. One of the priestesses kind of comes up and is like, Are we sure we can trust him? What if his master finds out what we have planned? It is too late for that now. Even if the boy's father found out what we had planned, God dang it, lost track. We shall succeed in our mission, and the Mother of Nightmares shall be released once more. And that is where we are going to fade back. And that is the end of tonight's session.